Hello everyone, my name is Sky Trade and I'm a professional trader. So today we're going to actually use 3 indicators, and especially if you're a beginner, make sure you stay tuned. Or even if you started a long time trading, today's trading session is going to really be helpful for you. So make sure you stay tuned and also see how we'll be actually trading, and make sure to also click this subscription button so that you can be watching the videos and also see how I'll be doing it. I'm pretty sure that you're going to learn. So make sure that you stay tuned up to the end of the trading session. So right now we can start with setting up the indicators. So here we put M1, meaning 1 minute, and then let's now put the candles. So, and then let's set up the indicators. So these are the indicators that we're going to actually use for today. We're going to use 3 indicators, and then now let's choose the currency. We have the currencies, and then the cryptocurrencies, and then we have commodities. So these are the ones that I'm going to choose. These are the ones that we're going to use for today. So everything I've actually put in place, and then let's set the indicator for the alligator. And then here I put 17, here I put 10, here we put how much? Okay, I'm going to put 11, here 7, and then here we set it to 6, and then here we set it to 4. Now let's choose the colors. So here are the colors that I actually using. So we'll go on save, and then let's go to the boost power, and then we also choose the color, and then we save, and then let's go to the last one, CCI, and here the period we put let's just put 4. Here let's choose the colors, and these are the colors that I'm gonna work with, as you can see, and then we go on save, and that's all for setting up the indicators for today. The only thing now that's remaining is now we just start trading, because everything has been set in place. And remember that today we're actually using 3 indicators. These are the indicators that we're going to use for today, and I'm going to explain a bit later about them while we're actually trading. So for now, let's go into trading. So right now, let's go direct into trading. As you can see, everything has been put in place. The indicators, here's the amount. So let's change the amount. Let's put to $220, and then let's go on buy. Yeah, so now I've actually placed our trade on buy. I'm sure maybe you can ask why do you actually place our trade on buy? As you can see, the indicators here, the boost power, it shows how the trading is for today. And you can see that after this line has reached at the bottom, meaning it has to bounce back up, that's why you have actually placed on buy, meaning the trade is gonna go up. So right now we just have to wait a little while, and then just some few seconds we're gonna make some profits for today, because the market actually seems to look very favorable today, and I'm really confident that we're gonna make a good profit for today. So just stay tuned. So as you can see how the trade is actually going, it's going up. And the most important thing about this is actually choosing the indicators that you're going to work with. And you can only choose the indicators if you have seen exactly how the market is moving. And there we've made our profit. We've doubled the amount that we started with. We have made $400 when we started with $220, and we have doubled the amount to $420. Yeah, so for now we can actually go into our next trade, and make sure to see exactly how I've been doing it. Maybe you can also use them on your trades as well. So right now, let's also choose the amount first. Let's put the currency that you're going to use. So this is the currency that you're going to choose, and then everything is actually put in place, the indicators that you can see. And then let's just increase the amount since the previous one we want. So let's set it to $400, and when we place on sale, and there it goes down. As you can see, it's actually going down. And also one of the indicators which are also very important is the alligator. It actually uses 3 lines, and the green one mostly shows the lowest, and the green shows the highest. As you can see, the green is down, meaning that the trade is actually going down. If the green was actually going up, meaning the trade was supposed to go up. As you can see, from our previous trade that we had, the green line was actually going up and we placed up. Right now the green line is actually going down and the blue line is actually up, which is supposed to be the lowest, so meaning the trade is actually going down. That's why we actually placed on sale. And as you can see, still going down, meaning we're actually right about our trade for today, meaning we're gonna make some money for today. So let's just wait for some few seconds, because only few seconds are remaining, and there we've actually doubled the amount again. We started with $400 and we've made about 700, close to 800, almost like we have doubled the amount that we started with. So make sure that you also use these same indicators, because they're actually really helpful and it's really easy to work with. So right now we can go into our next trade again and make some money. So right now, let's go into our next trade. So right now, let's again increase the amount, but first let's choose the currency that we're gonna use, and let's increase the amount to $750, and then we place our trade on sale again. As you can see, like the indicators for the alligator is still showing that the blue line is actually up, which is supposed to be the lower one, and the green line is actually down, which is supposed to be up. So meaning the trade is actually going down. That's why I've actually placed on sale. Or if you want, you can use the boost power indicator, which shows that the trade, after it reached up, it actually bounced back and is now going down, meaning the trade is supposed to go down. That's why I've actually placed our trade down, meaning we are actually correct. And as you can see here, the trade is actually going down, the market is going down, and we're gonna make some profits for the day. Let's just wait for some few seconds and we are good to go. So you can also do the same, and make sure, like, before you start trading, you study the market every day, see how the market is actually moving, and then that's when you can know where exactly you're going to place your trade, either buy or sell. And there again, we've made our profit. We've doubled the amount. We've made 1,400, and we started with $750, and you can do the same as well. All you have to do is see how I've been doing it. Also use the same indicators for the day and try how it's going to actually work out for you. So for now, we can go into our next trade. So right now, let's go into another trading session. So let's now increase the amount for this trade. Let's now increase the amount, since lastly we have actually made this good sum of amount. So here's the currency that you're going to work with. You've already chosen, and then the next thing that you're supposed to do is just to increase the amount to $1,300, and then we place on sale, and then we place on sale, and again we place on sale, because of how the indicators they're actually showing. The actual indicators, so they are showing you where the market is actually going, and you can be able to see, and you can actually predict exactly where the market's going. Either you have to place on buy or whether you have to place on sale. Right now we're placed on sale, meaning the market is actually going down, because the blue line again is still up and the green line again is still down, which the green line was supposed to be up, it's down, and the blue line was supposed to be at the bottom, it's up, meaning the market is actually going down. So we actually placed on sale, and right now it's still going down, meaning just in some few seconds we're going to actually double the amount again, like always, and we're actually good to go. And the market today is actually really favorable, so make sure you also use these same indicators. So you try and see how it's going to actually work out for you. And again, we've made $2,400 and we started with $1,300. We've almost doubled the amount again. So the trade, meaning like the market today, is actually really favorable, and the indicators that we've actually selected today, they're actually really working. So make sure you also do the same thing. Try out and see how they actually, like, these indicators, they're actually going to work for you as well. So right now, let's go into our next trade. So let's go into our last trade. So as you can see, previously we have been making like a good some amount of money, and I'm pretty sure even this one again we're gonna win. So we have chosen the currency. Here we just have to increase the amount because we want to make a big number of profit. So we have actually put in $2,000 and then we've placed on buy. So if you have been seeing how our previous trade have been, mostly if you place on sale, meaning the blue line is actually up and the green line is down. But now it's actually opposite, right? The green line is actually up and the blue line is actually down as usual. This is the normal way. This is how it's supposed to be, meaning the market is actually going up. That's why we've actually placed our trade on buy. We've placed our trade on buy. And if you can look up to the boost power, it shows that the market actually bounced back and then again started to go up, meaning the market is actually going up and you have to place your trade on buy. So right now we're just gonna wait for some few seconds and we are actually good to go. Make sure you also use the same strategy. Make sure you also study the market, because it's all about knowing where the market is actually going. And again, we've actually made our profit right there, $3,700. And we've actually started with $2,000 and now we actually reached to 3,700, almost doubled like the amount that we actually started with. So with how we have been trading so far and the amount that we started with 200. Now we end up making about $4,000 just in one day. You can also do the same. So this was actually our last trade for today. So for now, it's bye. So as you saw from our last trade, how we have been trading, the market today was actually really favorable, and the indicators that we also used today, they really actually worked, because we started with $200 and we end up making about $3,700, which is actually a good amount of money just in a single day. And you can also do the same. Just make sure that you see how I've been doing it. Maybe you can try the same indicators as well. Yes, you can also try the same indicators and you can also get the same result. All you have to do is study the market every day and you're gonna be like as good as me as well. So for now, it's actually bye. Thank you for staying tuned. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my Telegram channel, you can subscribe to my Telegram channel and there I can help you like in person. So for now, it's actually bye.